Hey, so hello everyone, welcome back to Oliveboard regulatory bodies. Welcome back to your second part of your ARD marathon for current affairs for last 6 months, which is going to come up in your NABARD Grade A Phase 1 exam. Let us first see, are we audible or not? Let's first see, are we audible or not? Just one time check it. Once I check it, we'll quickly start our session. Okay, guys, I think we are live here. Okay, no problem related to it. So, sir, is agriculture engineering under agriculture discipline for the exam? No, agriculture engineering is a other special position. See, try to understand. General stream is general, open for all the background. Then comes the specialized stream, which is for either soil sciences, then either for your horticulture, either for forestry, either for agri engineering. Also, there have been times when agri engineering posts have come. Generally, soil sciences, agri engineering, 1 to 2 seats are only there. So do not try to get confused that agricultural engineering will come under agriculture discipline. Okay, there would be opportunities for you if a specialized stream has those seats. If there are no seats, then also still you are having chance. How? To take and accept the challenge and to compete in the general stream. Okay, so to fight for the generalist position, this is what you can do if your specialized seats are not available for this year's NABARD Grade A exam. In July 2024, BIS signed a memorandum of understanding with which of the following universities for standardized agriculture demonstration farm. So, very important current affairs. Please try to answer this. Anybody? So BIS had signed a memorandum of understanding with the following universities for standardized agriculture demonstration farm. What is a standardized agriculture demonstration farm? It is associated with agri engineering, agri extension education. So GB Pant University, then JNU, ISC Bangalore, HNBGU, and of course Punjab Agriculture University (PAU). Anybody? Let me give answer to this particular question. So many of the students are giving the answers actually very interesting. A, C. Let us see. A is the correct answer. Bureau of Indian Standards BIS had signed a MOU with GB Pant University for Agriculture and Technology to develop first of a kind standardized agriculture demonstration farm. The farm will serve as an experimental site for testing implementation of various agricultural practices technologies in accordance with Indian standards. So definitely it comes under agri extension education. Statistical report on value of output from agriculture and allied sector 2024. NSO has recently released statistical report we saw yesterday only. So let me just highlight and revise those things for all of you so that you won't forget this. Okay? So agriculture's contribution to GVA, how much in the year of 2022-2023, which is our latest year, how much is it? 18.2. Remember very carefully the same question, that is contribution of GVA for the year of 2021 was asked. Okay, for the year of 2021 was asked in NABARD Grade A Phase 1 exam. So it's very important. The share of this sector in country's overall GVA had shown a fluctuating trend. Okay, from last 10 years, if a statement comes that it is increasing, decreasing, no, it's fluctuating. Subsectors we have already discussed about, which is the highest sector? Crop subsector. So in agriculture's and allied activities contribution, the highest share when we are talking about, it's for crop production, that is 54.3%. Then for livestock it's 30.9%, for forestry it's 7.9%, and fishing it's 6.9%. Now crop subsector remains largest contributor and its share has declined for from 62.4% in 2011-12 to 54.3%. So again, I will tell you one thing. Do not confuse here based on this statement. टोटल एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन इससे क्या पता चलता है कि कम हुआ है? नहीं हुआ है, बड़ा ही है. Then how come crop subsector contribution is 62.4%, which has reduced to 54.3%? I will give you a understanding now. Remember very carefully. The total contribution of agriculture and allied sectors from 2011 to 2023, 2024 latest year is 10 साल में definitely increase हुआ है. Overall contribution from agriculture and allied sector. But the conditions in 2011 and 12 were such where we were doing our excessive dependability was on the only crop sector. But now we have diversified our agricultural sector also. We are doing horticultural produce. So major cereal crops these days, government's initiative where that cereals would be replaced by either coarse grains like millets and oilseeds and your pulses. But surprisingly, what has been seen is that various horticultural hubs have developed in India, and even horticultural crops give more and more profit to as compared to even your cereal crops. This is one of the most impactful thing for our Indian agriculture. The total horticultural share today has been increased more than 30% contribution in this last 10 to 20 years. This shows you, and overall if you look at the improvement also, then fishing sector and horticulture sector is one of the highest contributing, and even it shows one of the highest growth as compared to other subsectors in agriculture and allied activities. So this shows you that diversification of agriculture has happened. In 2011, no wonder 62.4% was the contribution of crop subsector. It means that only cropping was more. But now this crop subsector may have been replaced either by forestry, either by fishing, either by livestock. Even animal husbandry is improving all around the country. Cereal, fruit and vegetable output. This is something which we last time did not discuss. Let's discuss it now. Cereals are at 27.3%. Fruits and vegetable are 28.3%. See, more than cereals, fruits and vegetables have come up, which togetherly gives 55% of the gross value output in agriculture. Now, GVO of cereals was 336.4 thousand crore in 2011-12, but in 2022-2023, the GVO of fruits has risen to 434.7 thousand crore. This shows कि ये जो GVO gross value output of vegetables, fruits has surpassed cereals by 15,000 crores. तो देखो कितना इंपॉर्टेंट आजकल फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल बन चुके. Uttar Pradesh led in cereal production while West Bengal had highest output of fruits and vegetable in the year of 2022-2023. Always remember 2024 का डेटा हमारे पास completely नहीं है. The year has not even completed. Generally September October में डेटा आता है. Okay, so now for you 2022-2023 का डेटा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाएगा सबके लिए. ये remember this very very carefully. Then state wise trend in cereal production. Uttar Pradesh has consistently recorded the highest output of cereals since 2011-12, though its share in national output decreased slightly 18.6% से 16.9% हो गया from 11 to 2020 to 2023. But remember very carefully that yes, Uttar Pradesh share is consistently highest in cereals. State-wise trend in fruits and vegetables, West Bengal is leading. National output still of West Bengal has reduced from 13% to almost 11%. Pulses production में Madhya Pradesh is leading for the latest year 2020-2023, and now overall pulses production is increasing from 21% to 22% for Madhya Pradesh. Gram and adhar only, adhar की जो दाल होती है and gram, ये gram when I'm talking about, this is your chana. Okay, so these are nearly 59% of the pulses output. Key highlights of the report related to oilseed production. Groundnut and soybean are making 53% of oilseed output. If you see, groundnut, rapeseed, mustard had become top contributors, making 54% of oilseed group output. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra togetherly, these four states only put 2/3 of your national oilseed output. Sugarcane production, Uttar Pradesh is the largest with 41% of the national sugarcane output, which increased to 54.5% in the year of 2022-2023. लाइवस्टॉक सबसेक्टर की अगर मैं बात करूं तो टोटल इट हैज ग्रीव फ्रॉम 487.8 thousand crores to 878.5 thousand crores in this 10 years. Remember very carefully, tomorrow if a data is asked that the livestock gross value output for the year of 2022-2023 has increased how much, and they give you digits of option, फिर एग्जाम हॉल में रोना मत, डोंट क्राई इन एग्जाम हॉल, because this is a very important report and I'm telling you twice. In our first lecture also I told, second lecture also I am telling, so it's very very important. Okay, then don't cry again. I'm telling you this question is confirm in the exam. Okay, milk contribution it's 66.5% for this year, meat it's 23.6%, egg is 3.7%. Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh accounted about 25% of livestock output in the year of 2022-2023. फॉरेस्ट्री सबसेक्टर की अगर बात करें तो ओवरऑल इंडस्ट्रियल वुड इज 68%, फ्यूएल वुड इज 20%, नॉन टिम्बर फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स आर 12%. फिशिंग एंड एग्रीकल्चर की अगर हम बात करें, सबसेक्टर ग्रीव अबाउट 80,000 crores फ्रॉम 2011 to 195,000 crores in 2022-2023. Andhra Pradesh has remained largest producer with its share in national output increasing from 17.7% in 2011-12 to nearly 40.9% in 2022-2023. Remember this again. Statistical report on value of output from agriculture and allied sector 2024. Remember this. ये तो आपका मतलब कंफर्म यहां पर आपका एक मार्क है, ठीक है. अगर ये नहीं आ रहा है तो फिर डोंट गो फॉर फेज 1 एग्जामिनेशन, इवन आई विल से यू दिस. ओके, so arable land in India is 155.37 million hectares. Production of cereal is third. Production of groundnuts, India in world is second. Production of fruits, India is second in world. Vegetable, tea, jute, India is second in world. In milk we are first ranker in the world. Eggs we are second. Meat we are fifth. Then in terms of GVA contribution, crops 54.3%, livestock 30.9%, forestry 7.9%, and fishing is 6.9%. Okay, and overall the crop subsector remains largest contributor of GVO, but its share has decreased. Remember this. So one more thing: crop subsector, livestock subsector, forestry subsector, fishing, agriculture and forestry. Fishing here, agriculture, forestry. From the year of 2011 to year 2022, all the data has been given here. Go through this table. Now, state-wise value of output of a crop, if we compare in this last 10 years, 2011 to 2023, highest output has been given by Uttar Pradesh, which leads in cereal and sugarcane production. Lowest output has been given by Lakshadweep. This is because of course, size. Yes. State-wise value of output for livestock, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan togetherly contribute quarter of the livestock subsector output. Lowest is Goa. Key trends: Madhya Pradesh, when we are talking about, it had shown significant increase in livestock output, and West Bengal in egg production. Then in terms of forestry and logging, top states, if we are seeing, Maharashtra is the rank 1, Rajasthan is second, and Uttar Pradesh is third. Remember this very carefully. So here are the graphs again. Cereal total paddy output was 2,20,200 crore and wheat output was 1,37,300 crores. Then your item wise pulses, when I'm talking about, 59% of the output, and Madhya Pradesh leading with 22% share. Oilseeds I already talked about. Groundnut, rapeseed and mustard highest contributors. Gujarat and Rajasthan leading state, and Uttar Pradesh is in sugar crops, that is sugarcane. Okay, rest all of the things we have discussed. Okay, which state had highest cereal production in the year of 2022-2023? Now try to answer. So the answer here is Uttar Pradesh. It has highest cereal production in the 2022-2023 in cereals. Which state has highest pulse production in the India? Pulses production. Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh. The answer here is Madhya Pradesh. Sorry, okay. For Rajasthan is for your oil seeds. So pulses production, Madhya Pradesh is the highest. How much? 80,000 crore, an increase from 52,000 crore in 2011 to 80,000 crore. Good increase. Gram and Arhar 59%, and total contribution Urad, Moong, Masoor together and Gram and Arhar total give 90% of total contribution in pulses. Madhya Pradesh is the highest producer. Next, when I am talking about which two oilseeds had highest output in oilseed group in 2022-2023? Soybean, sesame, soybean, sunflower, groundnut, soybean, groundnut and rapeseed and mustard, and sunflower, rapeseed, mustard. So groundnut, rapeseed and mustard, this is your correct answer. Okay, so the groundnut seed 23%, rapeseed seed and mustard 20. So total आपका इधर ही 53% हो गया. Which state had highest contribution to livestock output in 2022-2023? Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab. लाइवस्टॉक आउटपुट किसका ज्यादा है? लाइवस्टॉक आउटपुट्स. आंसर गाइस सिंपल है. क्या है इसका आंसर? राजस्थान. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. Okay. Okay, someone is saying, let's move forward. In 2022-2023, which fruits output value exceeded that of mango? थोड़ा सा out of box question. In 2022-2023, which fruits output value has exceeded that of mango? Apple, orange, banana, grapes, lychee. The answer here is banana. So now look at it very carefully. यहाँ पर समझा रहा हूँ, ध्यान दो थोड़ा, ठीक है? Then you will say that बताया नहीं. So if you compare 2011, like 2011 and 12 prices, the highest contribution where vegetables, remaining vegetable, जितने भी vegetable है 24% है. But in fruits, if you are considering, then mango has 11.7% output value. We are talking about output value. ठीक है? रिमेनिंग फ्रूट्स ही 14% है, लेकिन मैंगो अकेला ही 11.7% है. बट व्हेन यू सी 2022-2023, surprisingly look at it here, when we are talking about mango, it is your 10%, whereas banana is 10.9%. That is why the fruits output value exceeding mango is banana this year. It's not mango. Now again, it may be a case that the banana or the plantation crops are doing well, especially in South India. That is banana. Okay, it is also showing that is has mango production dropped? No, it's not the case here. It's more about diversification of fruit crops here in case. Okay, which state is the largest producer of sugarcane? So largest producer of sugarcane is your Uttar Pradesh. ठीक है, Uttar Pradesh is only the highest. The quality of sugarcane, if you talk about, Tamil Nadu is far better than your Uttar Pradesh. But look at the contribution here. In 2011, Tamil Nadu was doing 11.4% of the output value, and now Tamil Nadu is doing only 3.9%. Very important aspect to consider here. Okay. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Annual Report 2023-2024, one of the most important thing. इसको 3 स्टार कर लेना. 3 star. 3 star it. Okay. Very very important. Again a latest data. Tell guys. So shall we start here? Yeah. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Annual Report 2023-2024. According to 2011 census, 54.6% of India's workforce is involved in agriculture and related activity. Remember this stat. It's an old stat. 2011 का stat है. Remember this. Now land use statistics for 2021-2022 बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Total geographical area India का is 3 to 8.7 million hectares. Out of these 3 to 8.7 million hectares, 54.8% is used for agriculture. For 141 million hectares is the net sown area. What is net sown area and gross cropped area? मुझे comment section में बताओ. Gross cropped area versus net sown area. मुझे बताओ. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मुझे बताओ इसका मीनिंग क्या है. सर प्लीज स्पीड अप. अरे हाँ भाई स्पीड करेंगे, डोंट वरी. यू जस्ट टेल मी व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन जीसीए एंड एनएसए एनसीए. Yes, so gross cropped area and net sown area. What is this? See, net sown area is nothing but, suppose मैं एक farmer हूँ and if I am having 10 hectares with me, the total area under cultivation or the total area I can utilize maximum for my cultivation for that one agricultural annual year is called as net sown area. 10 hectares is the land I am having for doing agriculture. 10 hectare is my net sown area. Gross cropped area is nothing but for kharif, if on that 10 hectares I am doing 10 hectares of rice cultivation. In rabi season I am doing 5 hectares of your 5 hectares of your wheat production. How much total? Kharif and rabi 15. And in Z season I am again doing 10 hectares of your carrot and watermelon production. My total gross cropped area, it's 10 plus 5 plus 10, that is 25. Cropping intensity is CI, cropping intensity, which tells you the efficiency of doing agriculture on a particular field. So on this 10 hectares of land, suppose I am doing agriculture, my gross cropped area is 25 divided by the gross cropped area, it's 25 divided by net sown area, which is 10. So 2.5 is 2.5 times is my cropping intensity, and in terms of percentage how much it is 2.5 into 100%, that is 250%. So cropping intensity also tells you that 2.5 times, in the sense इसका मतलब क्या है 2.5 times? इसका मतलब ये है कि if in my 10 hectares of land whatever agriculture I am doing, if I give inputs of 1, then I will get output of 2.5 times. So if I give input worth 1 lakh, रुपीज और 1 लाख यूनिट्स कंसिडर जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, मेरी फील्ड की एफिशिएंसी इतनी रहेगी कि आउटपुट मेरा 2.5 टाइम्स रहेगा. सो 1 लाख दिया तो मेरा होगा 2,50,000. ये मेरा डेफिनेटली क्या रहेगा, आपका आउटपुट रहेगा. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट, स्टैटिक में पढ़ाता हूं मैं, बट आई गेव इट हियर ऑल्सो फॉर यू गाइज. 219.158 million hectares as gross cropped area with a cropping intensity of 155.4%. अब अगर क्रॉपिंग इंटेंसिटी बताता नहीं, ग्रॉस क्रॉप्ड एरिया बताता नहीं, नेट सोन एरिया बताता नहीं, तो आपको कैसे पता चलता? क्रॉपिंग इंटेंसिटी का फॉर्मूला होता है ग्रॉस क्रॉप्ड एरिया अपॉन नेट सोन एरिया. हमारा नेट सोन एरिया था 10 एंड ग्रॉस क्रॉप्ड एरिया था 25. दैट इज व्हाई 2.5 हमारा आंसर आया. फॉर योर मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, ठीक है. क्रॉपिंग इंटेंसिटी इज इक्वल टू ग्रॉस क्रॉप्ड एरिया अपॉन नेट सोन एरिया. नेट सोन एरिया इज टोटल लैंड हाउ मच यू आर हैविंग. ग्रॉस क्रॉप्ड एरिया इज हाउ मच टाइम that land you are utilizing, that is how much cropping area for each season in that one agricultural year you are utilizing. That is why cropped and sown. Okay, this is the real thing. I hope Yogesh, why I was explaining slowly and why I made you stop here, it was to read this, क्योंकि आंसर तो किसी ने नहीं दिया. That's fine. Cropping intensity in India during the year of 2021-2022 was what? Okay, so the answer here is simple, guys. It's 155.4%. How much credit was dispersed by PACs under Agricultural Infrastructure Fund in 2023? That is this year. Very important question. What are PACs? What are PACs? In comment section. If you don't give this answer, then God saves you. Answer, guys. See, quickly you answer, quickly we finish up the session. खुद आप लोग आंसर ही नहीं करोगे तो कैसे होगा फिर, राइट? प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज, गॉड प्लीज सेव मी. ओके, सी, पैक्स बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. फ्रॉम दिस ईयर्स वन आरबीआई सर्कुलर इज ऑल्सो देयर विच इज टॉकिंग अबाउट पैक्स. ठीक है. सो प्राइमरी, दिस इज प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज. दीज आर द मेन इंस्टीट्यूशंस जो कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट और विलेजेस के बीच में काम करते. देखो, रीजनल रूरल बैंक्स तो है आपके लोन डिस्पर्सल के लिए, but apart from that the main institution, see, regional rural bank is also for also giving loans and credit facility for rural development purposes also. PAX is only for agriculture credits, so it is closely associated with NABARD RRBs and very important for loan dispersals related to agriculture. By 2023 PAX have dispersed almost rupees 20,149 crores under agricultural infrastructure fund. The fund is designed to support infrastructure for post harvest management and community farming assets. It create, ये जो agriculture infrastructure fund है, it creates all types of funds which are related to all types of infrastructure which are related to agricultural development, from logistics, post harvest, then your cold storage chains, logistics, etc. Okay, Which crop had largest area under production in India during 2022-2023? Rice, wheat, sugarcane, pulses, oilseed. Answer guys, come on. It's very simple. इतना इतना वक्त थोड़ी लगेगा. So the answer here is rice. Okay. So let us see. This is the third advance estimate जो कल ही देखा था हमने, right? Yesterday only we saw it. Third advance estimate. So look at it now. Overall, if you see, your rice is the crop which has largest area under cultivation. Okay, largest area under cultivation. In 2022-2023, which state in India has largest area dedicated to oilseed cultivation? Which state has largest area for oilseed cultivation? Assam, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Arunachal Pradesh. ये भाई किसी ने गलत किया तो देख लेना. Answer guys. So the answer here is Rajasthan. राजस्थान ही है ऑयल सीड प्रोडक्शन में. उसके बाद राजस्थान के बाद गुजरात है आपका. स्टेट ऑफ वर्ल्ड्स फॉरेस्ट रिपोर्ट 2024 बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट गाइस, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगेन कितने स्टार दे इसको? 4 स्टार देने ही पड़ेंगे भाई. ठीक है, लेट्स गिव 4 स्टार टू दिस. So state of world's forest report. Listen, there are two reports. Okay, so this we are talking about FAO's report. Okay, state of world's forest report. Okay, it is published by FAO, provides insights into global forest and trends. While the report shows progress in reducing deforestation rates, it has also shown concerns about growing threats for forest related to climate change. Let us see what are the main findings. Rates have decreased as compared to earlier decade. ठीक है. Forest continue to face significant challenges. A global forest covered approximately 4.1 billion hectares, which represents 31% of Earth's land area. So total land cover of Earth, out of that 31% is covered by your forest, which is 4.1 billion hectares. Key findings. Russia, Brazil, Canada, US and China together hold 54% of the total world's forest. Another 10 countries are Australia, Indonesia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Peru, India also, which contribute two-thirds of global forest cover. Between 1990 and 2020, यानी कि 30 साल में, an estimated 420 million hectares of forest were converted for other land purposes or other land use. However, annual deforestation rates have dropped from 1990 to 2002. It was 15.8 million hectares. This deforestation rate has dropped to 10.2 million hectares for the last 5 years, that is 2015 to 2020. Deforestation rates are varied by region. For Africa has lost 4.41 million hectares of land covered by forest under deforestation, that is cutting of trees. South America lost forest cover of 2.95 million hectares. Asia lost 2.24 million hectares annually in a year. Okay. Then the other important thing, now we will be looking at India's context. Okay, so 10 countries including India, China, Australia and US saw annual forest area gains in 2020. Remember this, all the countries. एक भी country replace करके question आ सकता है. India gained 2,66,000 hectares of forest annually from 2010 to 2020. India now ranks third globally in forest gains. Global mangrove area is 14.8 million hectares, with South and Southeast Asia contributing 44% of total. Mangrove loss had slowed by 23% and the gains also have slowed. So there is loss also has slowed, gains also have slowed. Asia was main contributor to both mangrove loss and recovery. 340 to 370 million hectares of global land is affected by forest fires annually. And in 2023, fires emitted 6,687 megatons of carbon dioxide, which is more than the double of यूरोपियन यूनियंस फॉसिल फ्यूल एमिशन. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट है, रिमेंबर दैट. सो टॉप 10 कंट्रीज फॉर एवरेज एनुअल नेट गेन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट, फर्स्ट इज चाइना, सेकंड इज ऑस्ट्रेलिया एंड थर्ड इज इंडिया. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. स्टेट ऑफ वर्ल्ड्स फॉरेस्ट रिपोर्ट इज पब्लिश्ड बाय विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. अब जल्दी जल्दी बताओ, टाइम मत वेस्ट करो. So here the answer is, give answers quickly. Okay, I don't like. Yeah, forest cover in India is 21.71% as per IFSR, and total forest and tree cover in India is 24.62%. Yes, that is correct. Okay, it's 21.7%. What is the targeted area which has been decided under IFSR only? 33%. Okay. So FAO is the correct answer. According to State of World's Forest Report, what percentage of Earth's total land area was covered by forest in 2020? 20%, 25%, 31%, 41%, 51%. Very simple, it's 31%. Which of the following country is not among top 5 countries which is contributing half of world's forested area, that is 54%, according to State of World's Forest Report? Brazil, USA, China, New Zealand and Canada. It's New Zealand. All rest of the 4 countries are included. According to State of World's Forest Report, which country ranked first for average annual net gains in forest area from 2010 to 2020? India, China, USA, Brazil and Indonesia. So the answer here is China. Okay. So which country ranks first in the forest net gain? China, then Australia, then India. According to State of World's Forest Report, which continent accounted for most of the mangrove losses and gains in the world? North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe. The answer here is Asia, because of the Southeast Asian nations. More than half of all mangrove ecosystem at risk of collapse by 2050. First global assessment finds. So first global mangrove assessment was done by IUCN Red List of Ecosystems. It evaluated mangrove ecosystem using this global standard to measure health, assess the threats and find the management solutions for mangroves. Let us look at some key findings. 50% of assessed mangrove ecosystems are at risk. 20% classified as either endangered or critically endangered. Threats to mangroves include climate change, deforestation, development, pollution and dam construction. Climate change, when we are talking about, threatens about 33% of assessed mangrove ecosystems. Sea level rise is expected to submerge 25% of global mangrove areas within next 50 years. Okay, so sea level rise almost will submerge 25% of global mangrove areas within next 50 years. By 2050, without a significant action, climate change and sea level rise could lead to the loss of 1.8 billion tons of carbon and expose 2.1 million people to coastal flooding. So very very important fact. So now initiatives for mangrove, this is very very important. At global level, mangrove breakthroughs, when we are talking about, first is UNFCCC, that is COP, Conference of Parties 27, by United Nations High Level Climate Champion and Global Mangrove Alliance GMA, was started at World Ocean Summit in 2018. This Mangrove Alliance for Climate is also there, which is initiated by UAE in partnership with Indonesia. And India specific, one of the initiative, flagship initiative I will say for mangroves, MISTI, that is Mangrove Initiative for Shoreline Habitats and Tangible Incomes. There is one more program which is associated with National Coastline Mission Program, focuses on conservation and management of coral reefs and mangroves. According to recently released IUCN report, climate change threatens dash percentage of mangrove ecosystems in the world. So the answer here is 33%, guys, okay, of mangrove ecosystem. FSSAI alerts fruit traders to ensure compliance with prohibition of calcium carbide in fruit ripening. So the Food Safety Authority, okay, FSSAI, has alerted fruit traders to ensure the compliance, that is prohibition of calcium carbide, which is a fruit ripening agent. The Central Insecticides Boards and Registration Committee has approved ethefon, okay, dash SL for even ripening of mangoes and other fruits. So ethefon is the ripening agent. How much percentage SL? Okay, so 39%, 29%, 49%, 51%, 20%. So the answer here is 39%. Okay. Then FSSAI alerts fruit traders to ensure compliance with prohibition of calcium carbide in fruit ripening. The answer here was 39%. Okay, remember that. So ban on calcium carbide is there for ripening the fruits. Okay, and even food business operators, fruit traders have been alerted by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. So what are the health risks of calcium carbide? It is used as ripening for ripening fruits like mangoes, because once calcium carbide is applied on the mangoes, they release acetylene gas. Now this acetylene gas contains harmful arsenic and phosphorus, so it may result into dizziness, frequent thirst, irritation, weakness, difficulty in swallowing, vomiting, and skin ulcers. Second thing, regulation, when we are talking about the use of calcium carbide for artificial ripening, is banned according to the regulation of Food Safety and Standards Prohibition and Restriction on Sales Regulation 2011. Ethylene gas, when I'm talking about, so always there are two types of fruit: climacteric fruit and non-climacteric fruit. Climacteric fruit and non-climacteric fruits are those which are dependent on, there are two types, simple. First, there are certain fruits if you pluck from a tree, then also they ripen. For example, banana. Yes or no? Banana अगर कच्चा रहा, पेड़ से तोड़ दिया, फिर भी वो पकेगा, right? And there are certain fruits which you if pluck, they will not ripen further. For example, grapes. ग्रेप्स वही ना, बहुत सारे ग्रेप्स अगर आपके सामने है ठेले पे, ओके, इफ यू आर बाइंग सम ग्रेप्स, some are sweet, some are sour. Why some are sour? Because those grapes are plucked early. You understand? So what is this climacteric and non-climacteric? It is nothing but fruits which have capacity to release the ethylene gas. Ethylene gas is natural fruit ripening agent. It's a natural fruit ripening agent. So the fruits uh, which emit the ethylene gas even after plucking from the trees, those ripen even after plucking. The fruits which are not able to produce that ethylene gas, they are not able to ripen themselves after plucking. So that's why the ethylene is the natural agent which does the ripening in the fruits. Now, even ethylene naturally is available in the fruits, but at the same time, for making little bit profits as well as to fasten the ripening process, natural ripening process is very long, had so much of risks also. So to fasten that process, even different food corporations, then fruit handlers, farmers, they use this ethylene gas, that is artificial ethylene gas also. But that is safe, okay, and even FSSAI has permitted the use of ethylene gas, but it has not permitted the use of calcium carbide. So you can use ripening agents, but only ethylene gas could be used because already it is a natural agent. Okay, so the concentrations are 100 ppm depending on the fruit type and maturity. So approved product, when we are talking about, the Central Insecticide Board and Registration Committee has approved Ethefon of 39% SL for uniform ripening of mangoes and other fruits. In April 2024, the Bundelkhand region received its first GI tag for which of the following wheat varieties? Sharbati Gehu, Rajwadi Gehu, Durum wheat, Sonalika wheat, and Kathia Gehu. So the answer here is Kathia Gehu. So for your information, Bundelkhand region in Uttar Pradesh has received first geographical indication tag for farm produce. The indigenous farm produce wheat, which is known as Kathia Gehu, has been conferred the prestigious GI tag. In April 2024, government released the specifications for which of the following nano fertilizers: nano DAP, nano urea plus, A and C, A and B. So the answer here is nano urea plus. So government notified specification of IFCO's nano urea plus. It is a new type of nano urea designed to meet the crop nitrogen needs during their key growth stage. For example, for wheat, uh, when we talk about nutrients, it is required during the crown root initiation stage, CRI stage. So similarly, every crop requires optimum nutrients and irrigation, water availability and nutrient availability in their key growth stages. For wheat, it is crown root initiation. For other crop, it may be like flowering stage, etc. The government has approved it as a liquid with 16% of nitrogen content, a pH value of 4 to 8.5, and viscosity of 5 to 10. Nano fertilizers are nothing but where nanoparticles are there in the liquid medium, easily mobile, can be targeted towards the root, and from root also they can reach to the specific plant organs where required. So the size, the atomic size provides them the easy access, mobility and targeting. Livestock sector do have digital footprints. So Prime Minister dedicated the Bharat Pashudhan livestock data stack to nation on 2nd of March. It's been utilized by nearly 4 lakh field workers in animal husbandry sector across entire country. Now the app will allow field workers to upload information which is related to animal transactions in real time using unique ID number or Pashu Aadhar. So whatever domesticated animal is there, they will get an Aadhar related to that assigned to every animal, and over 15.5 crore entries have been already been uploaded with about 16 lakh entries added each day. Okay? Role of livestock sector when we are talking about, it plays a significant role in rural economy with GVA share of 5% and a total growth rate of about 7.9%. The addition of Bharat Pashudhan stack aims to consolidate the sector and address issues of disorganization and lack of trust. Pashupalak app also has been launched by PM, which empowers farmer to access livestock related schemes and services. So two things. First is Pashu Aadhar and second is Pashupalak app. Both are very important. Remember, livestock sector in rural economy, the GVA share is 5% and total growth rate is 7.93%. ये थोड़ा सा रट लेना, ठीक है. Benefits of livestock data stack is to enable tracking, monitoring, and even monetization activities related to benefits of the farmer. It will also address the issue of traceability through National Digital Livestock Mission. Mobile veterinary units (MVUs) with centralized call centers can be accessed through toll-free call centers. The upcoming livestock census will take place on Bharat Pashudhan interface. About Bharat Pashudhan app. It is a digital database of livestock animals. It is developed by National Digital Livestock Mission, Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairy under Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, and National Dairy Development Board. It utilizes unique 12-digit tag ID which is allocated to each livestock animal which is registered. Okay. 1962 Farmers app is also there which registers the data and information in similar way. Consider the following incorrect statement related to Bharat Pashudhan. It is a digital database for livestock animals in the country developed by National Digital Livestock Mission. Correct. We have to find incorrect statements, right? It utilizes a unique 7-digit tag ID allocated to each livestock animal. It will empower farmers by providing traceability system, correct? And under these initiatives, 1962 Farmers app have been launched, which records all the data and information. Your B should be wrong, right, guys? Why? Because the data is 12, tag ID is 12 digits, not 7 digits. Recently, which of the following app has been launched by CMFRI to encourage citizen science initiative in marine fisheries research? Merlin at CMFRI, CMFRI Merlin, Marine Digital App, Fish Marine App, none of the above. So the answer here is Merlin at CMFRI. This is the app which allows public for effortless upload of photos for marine fish species in the Indian exclusive economic zone. What is approved fair and remunerative price for sugar cane for sugar season of 2024-2025 at sugar recovery rate of 10 to 25%? Now, very important thing, I will just explain you. I don't know this will be asked to you or will not be asked to you. Okay, so there are two things. एक होता है MSP which is minimum support price और एक होता है आपका fair and remunerative price FRP. ठीक है? Now, when we talk about MSP is nothing but, suppose I am a farmer. I produced wheat, and wheat today, when I'm talking about total production, when I'm talking about, suppose I have produced 100 tons of rice, of wheat. So this 100 tons when I go into market to sell, okay. So suppose the price of 1 kg of wheat is, let's consider 1 kg wheat is, I am having good quality hybrid variety of wheat which is very famous exporting quality. Suppose we consider that the wheat price is suppose 60 rupees. Let's take an example. Now you know that the price of this wheat is not 60 rupees, but it is maybe 80 or 90 rupees. It's 90 rupees or 100 rupees. Okay. So the market value of that wheat is 100 to 90 rupees, but still the APMC mandis, the local markets are paying you less, which is 60 rupees. And even APMC mandis are saying that, okay, if you don't want to sell here, you go and sell wherever you want to, but this is the last rate which we are providing. So such exploitation and lower pricing, as well as no guarantee of pricing. Okay. So no any pricing policy promises were earlier given to the farmers. The farmers were exploited based on the pricing policies by APMC mandis, and most importantly the middlemen, which were called as RTRs. So because of that, government brought a minimum support price. It is nothing but that minimum price which every market is liable to pay the farmer if farmer is willing to sell that produce. So it is nothing but, suppose MSP for wheat of this quality which I am having is declared for this year at 79 rupees. Then nobody can sell the MSP, or nobody can buy the nobody can sell the wheat or buy the wheat at less than 79 rupees, because MSP, the minimum support price, is 79 rupees. Okay. So suppose in even your APMC nobody is giving 79 rupees price, then the farmers can take their whole grains of wheat produce to the FCI, okay, Food Corporation of India, and sell those grain at exactly 79 rupees. Now what if the market price is 90 and the APMC as well as local markets are also ready to pay at 90 rupees? Then simple, farmer has that freedom to either sell for FCI or either sell it to the open markets. So if open markets are providing good rates to them, definitely they can sell it into the open markets. If not, they can sell it to FCI. This was MSP. Then what is FRP? Now try to understand. MSP is only associated with the supply side prices. That means एक wheat की rice at 19 rupees or 20 rupees, wheat as 39 rupees, a dal at 60 rupees. This pricing is totally dependent on the market forces as well as supply side factors. Supply side in the sense how much farmers are producing, how much it is available, how much market is reading, not from the demand side. It's more of a market and supply side related. That is why MSP is easy to declare also, where CEAC as well as your CACP decides this particular MSP. CACP decides and then CAEC declares. Okay, so MSP is sorted in this way. But for fair and remunerative prices, it is similar to MSP only, but it is only for sugarcane crop. Now, why it is for sugarcane crop? So, sugarcane prices don't depend on just market process forces and supply side. They also depend on your production as well as demand side. For example, sugarcane demand and market factors are at one place, and supply side and production also is at one place. Sugarcane farmer, if they are producing more and more sugarcane, they can sell it to the industries, but we also need to know that sugarcane is not the final product. Sugar is the final product, and to convert sugarcane into sugar, your even care and health of sugar industry should be taken. Already sugar industries are in huge losses. That is why fair and remunerative prices are nothing but the minimum prices which are set up by government by considering the sugar industrialist, the sugar farmers, market forces and various institutions associated with sugarcane. Considering all of these, the prices are set in such a way that even at the lowest rate, for which even at the lowest or optimum rate, when I'm talking about optimum in the sense farmer is also getting really good returns, farmer will be able to sell that sugarcane at really good pricing. And when farmer will be selling it to the industrialist, that is sugarcane industrialist, for sugarcane industrialist also that sugarcane is cheaper, or it is such that whatever sugar he is producing, that is profitable for him. You remember this, very very important. So fair and remunerative prices, when we are talking about, it is dependent on sugar recovery rate. For example, suppose I am a farmer, I cultivated sugarcane, and my sugarcane has almost the juicy part of the sugarcane or overall fructose content in the sugarcane. So there is a formula for sugarcane recovery rate. It is nothing but how much liquid fructose, how much fleshy, how much wet your sugarcane is. Okay. So what happens is that every farmer tries to produce the sugarcane only in terms of quantity. Earlier what used to happen, पहले क्या होता था, sugarcane बस quantity में produce करना चाहते थे farmers, उसको stack करते थे. They used to stack more and more output, more and more sugarcane they wanted to cultivate, and they used to just sell it for the sugarcane industrialist. And because of the pricing decided by the government, they used to get good amount of returns for the sugarcane. But slowly government observed it that the sugarcane was not of good quality, so sugar was produced very less, and the sugarcane industrialists were facing so much of losses. This resulted into loss of sugarcane industries, the close down of the sugarcane industries. And in India, if you are looking at, India is the top producer of sugarcane this time in the world, and India's market is also heavily consuming sugarcane. So considering all of these factors, then government brought up the sugarcane recovery rate. That means, suppose you are a farmer, and if your sugarcane fructose percent or sucrose content, the liquid, the sugarcane recovery rate is more than 10%, more than 15%, more than 25%, more than 30%. More sugarcane recovery rate is there, that means more sugar content is there in the sugarcane, higher the fair remunerative prices you will be getting. So if you are doing good cultivation of sugarcane, if you are having good sugarcane cultivation, not in terms of quantity but also in terms of quality, then more sucrose content will be there, more sugar recovery rate will be there, more pricing the industrialist will give you. The industrialist also will have a good quality of sugarcane. He can also produce rich sugar from it, and he can sell it into the market. He also is in profit. Farmer is also in the profit. So in this way, the inefficiency in the sugarcane cropping was removed by the government. This is what your fair remunerative pricing is, and the fair remunerative prices is like this. For example, if sugarcane recovery rate is there less than 10%, then the farmer will get less than the farmer will get 0.5 rupees per kg or per quintal, or 3 if the sugarcane recovery rate is more than 15%, then farmer will get 3 rupees per quintal or per kg. He will get 5 rupees if it is more than 25%. In such way, every year I'm just giving you little bit values to understand. So more sugar recovery rate is there, more pricing you will get. Suppose for per quintal sugarcane you are getting maybe 75 rupees of pricing, okay, just for example. But and your sugarcane recovery rate in that is maybe 30%. So for each kg, okay, each kg 1 kg you will be getting maybe 10 rupees, because your sugarcane recovery rate for your whole of the produce is more than 30%. In this way your pricing will be better. So this is your fair remunerative pricing, and it is 340 rupees for now. Okay, so Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, again, this is the committee which declares, but who decides? CACP decides minimum support price. For fair and remunerative price, who decides? CACP? No, government decides, and Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs only decides. There is no CACP in your fair and remunerative prices. Okay, so it decided 340 rupees per quintal at sugarcane recovery rate of 10.25%. The revised FRP is applicable from 1 October 2024 and premium is rupees 3.32% per क्विंटल. जो मैंने आपको समझाया था, ये देखो यही है वो. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज दिस? देखो गवर्नमेंट ने क्या कहा है, अगर शुगर केन रिकवरी रेट आपका 10.25% रहा, इसके ऊपर अगर जितना परसेंटेज में जाएगा, सो रुपीज 3.32 per quintal for every 0.1% point increase from 10.25%. So suppose अगर मेरी शुगर केन का शुगर केन रिकवरी रेट इज योर 10.35%, which is 0. Which is 0. How much? 0.10, okay, which is 0.10 percentage point increase, then I will get how much? 3.32 per क्विंटल. सो 10 के लिए कितना होगा? 0.10 के लिए 0.10 के लिए कितना रहेगा आपका? 33.2 पर क्विंटल. तो इस तरह से आपकी प्राइसिंग बेटर होते जाएगी. सो फॉर एग्जांपल किसी का गवर्नमेंट हैज डिक्लेयर्ड 340 रुपीज फॉर 10.25%. सपोज किसी का रहेगा, let's consider 13, okay, 13% है. So how much is the increase here? 13 से 2.75%. So 2.75% in 0.1% के लिए 3.32 rupees. So 2.75% के लिए कितना होगा ये? Okay, so in this way above 340 rupees you will be getting those extra monetization which is dependent on the sugar recovery rate. I hope you understand. It will benefit more farmers and their families. 5 crore like in number. In February 2024, Cabinet approved a fertilizer subsidy of rupees dash crore for 2024 Kharif season. The answer here is 24,420, and the fertilizer which we are talking about is government has approved the subsidy of 24,420 crores for phosphatic and potassic fertilizers, adding 3 new grades to aid farmer and enhance productivity. The subsidy on nitrogen is fixed rupees 47 per kg. For phosphatic, it's fixed at 28.72 per kg. Potassic is 2.38 per kg. Sulfur is 1.89 per kg for kharif crops. Annual fertilizer consumption was 32.54 million tons, which has increased from 29.37 million tons in previous year. Growth of 10.8% is there according to Fertilizer Association of India. According to Situation Assessment Survey conducted by National Sample Survey Office in February 2024, what was the farmer's monthly income in 2018-19? 25,456, 20,426, 10,218, 12,852 and 10,236. So according to Situation Assessment Survey, National Sample Survey Office in February 2024, what was farmers monthly income? बहुत ही ज्यादा important, बहुत ज्यादा important. कितनी? And the year द रिसेंट ईयर विच वी आर टॉकिंग, देखो सिंपल, अब आप बोलोगे सर ये ईयर तो बहुत पुराना है, देखो भाई द रिपोर्ट जब स्टेटिस्टिकल रिपोर्ट कलेक्शन होता है, इट रिक्वायर्स 2 to 3 years फॉर कलेक्शन इटसेल्फ. इंडिया इज सो ह्यूज कंट्री विथ सच अ ह्यूज पॉपुलेशन. So when the survey was conducted in February 2024, the data was collected, I think 2018 and 19, long back. So what is the monthly income according to the latest report of 2024 in the year of 2018-19? So confused nahi hona, it was 10,218 rupees. Okay, so it was the 70th round. Okay, average annual income, average income of farmers per monthly when we are talking about. Okay, so in 2012-13 it was 6,426, in 2018-19 it is 10,218. Increase to हुआ है. The 77th round this is of the statistical survey. So this way, guys, we have covered all the current affairs here. Thank you very much. Thank you for being there. Thank you for like coming to the sessions. 2 hours and we have completed 6 months of current affairs. So I don't think any current affairs has left. आप बस इसी को करिए. There are 2 more sessions which I will be bringing to you. Reports and indices also we have covered most importantly in the current affairs only. So now only government schemes is left. So we'll try to cover that also in a separate session. Thank you very much. See you next time. And yes, keep preparing, guys.